do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy. Welcome to another episode of Master Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Mass Double. I got my co-host with me, Luz Cruz. And we got a special guest today, man. We got a special guest, our first guest. We got our first guest of this podcast. And he goes by the name of BellyGang Yola. You heard? BellyGang z1040yola. What up, Yola?
Fuck a six pack, those belly want a bitch back. That's my slogan I'm upholding. You ain't gotta have a belly to be belly. Belly stands believe in brace, live like you for usually doing the things they ain't used to. Always circulating, never perpetrating what's good.
It's my guy. I'm happy you made it up. I'm happy you made it up to the podcast.
Hey, I'm happy I'm here, man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a dope interview for the people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope interview for us.
Yeah.
It's a dope interview for you.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it's a dope interview for y'all, everybody watching. Our beautiful audience, our beautiful people. You know, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us. And you already know, man, we here, man. Episode 11, man. Episode 11. How you feeling, Luce?
I'm feeling good.
You feeling good, huh?
I'm feeling good. Always feeling good.
Now, question to Luz. How do you feel that we have our first guest here for this interview? How do you feel?
I think he was a perfect one to bring first.
You feel me, though?
I think so.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. Yeah, for real, though. I'm really excited, man. You know, we got a bunch of questions that we're going to be asking my boy Yola. You know, so, you know, we're going to start off. We're going to get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, how you feeling? That's the first question. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean? Like, feeling fat.
You feeling fat? As you should. As you should. BellyGang, man. Yo, as you should. Yo, he's funny, man. He's already starting with the jokes, but it's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a belly fact.
That's a belly fact. You heard? Word up, man. That's a real. He said I'm feeling fat.
I'm feeling fat, man.
You know, now these days, how's everything been? How you feeling? Man, you know, besides feeling fat, you know what I'm saying? How you feeling?
My mind be running at like 100 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying?
The mind of an entrepreneur, huh?
Entrepreneur status, you know what I mean? So,
creativity, always thinking creative.
That's all I'm thinking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I understand.
I'm just a mad scientist with it. Like, what's going to work? What's not going to work? You know what I mean?
I understand.
Even if it don't work, we're going to try something else.
I feel you 100% because look at me now. I entered the podcast world.
It's a belly.
So that lets you know right there, I feel you because it's like, I'm an artist as well, entrepreneur, all that. Yeah. But now I'm in the whole podcast world because of the same shit. I'm over here like, I got to keep myself thinking creative and keep myself busy, productive. Yeah. So I feel you on that. I really do.
There's many lanes in this game. You know what I'm saying?
There is.
A lot of people just be fixated on the forefront of the camera and rapping and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it just takes a lot more than people think. You know what I'm saying?
Like give us examples. Like what does it take? Like, you know, let the people know for people that don't know what it takes for us to keep going.
It take courage, man. One, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me,
Two, you got to be confident in what you want to do.
You feel me?
You want to do this for ha-has. You want to do this, you know, just to you know, impress people. Or you want to do this for a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you're dropping gems. Go ahead, keep going.
When you're doing it for ha-has, you ain't going to expect nothing out of it. You're going to get ha-has. You know what I mean? But you doing for a bag, you got to move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to be calculated.
Yes.
If you're not being looked at like you cooked up or you crazy or you got something, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it for the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're just doing it to do it. You know what I mean?
You heard? And we're thinking we're doing it for the bag and because we love it. First of all, because we love it.
Because we love it, you know what I mean? And it's not a phase, it's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lifestyle. Like, you got to have a premonition of like, when I'm 45, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not gonna probably be doing what I do now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still be in this.
Yeah.
Whether I'm behind somebody or you know what I'm saying, or you know, helping somebody, you know, out, you know what I'm saying?
I see you working. Trust me, the way you work,
shit like that.
the way you work is exactly how you're talking, like you helping other people as well.
Yeah.
And that's big.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need more people like that doing that because that's what it takes.
Hell yeah.
Pouring into others.
Yeah, pouring into others, man.
You know what I'm saying? Pouring into others.
That deserve it, though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They got to earn that. You got to earn that. You don't want to pour. Yeah, you want to pour into people that's not going to reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? The energy back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You hear him, y'all? You guys got to put in the energy if you deserve it. You got to deserve it to get the energy put in. You got to work hard.
You got to work hard.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to be consistent the same way that he wants it and the way he's been doing for all these years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else you got to say, man? Talk to the people, you know, before we get into our questions and everything. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Encourage. You got to have courage, like you said.
Yeah. You know, you just got to execute. You know what I'm saying? People will come up with many ideas. You feel me? But ideas is like what? You know, like antiques on the shelf. They could collect dust. You know
Big
what I'm
facts.
saying?
Yep.
So if you ain't executing your idea, man, just it'll be just going with the wind. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So one thing a lot of people see that I do on Facebook or social media in general, I don't even think about it. I just do it.
Just do it.
I don't even think about the repercussions.
You heard?
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? I do it, and whatever happens, happens.
And that's how you succeed, though, out here.
That's how I succeed.
And that's how you succeed.
That's
You know
how
what
I
I'm saying?
succeed,
Yeah,
yeah.
by just going.
By just doing
If
it,
not, you're
yeah.
gonna be sitting somewhere just being lazy or not trying to. The way to succeed is by keep going, like you said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the true, that's the real success of it all. Like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Once you quit, you know what I mean?
That's it.
That's real failure.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
real.
saying?
That
Like,
is.
as long as you going, as long as you doing what you're doing, that's successful. You know what I
Don't
mean?
quit. You
Yeah.
heard? Don't quit.
Yeah, don't quit.
I pointed at the camera here. Don't quit. You heard? If you're a young entrepreneur or even an old one,
Yeah.
don't quit.
Yeah.
Keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, there's a lot of people that became successful in their 40s or 50s or 60s, but start early. The
Yeah.
goal is to start early, very young.
Yeah.
But keep going. Don't quit.
That's shout out to my guy Keno White, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Keno White. You
Yeah,
heard?
his whole movement is keep pushing. You know
I love
what I'm
it.
saying?
I love it.
And one thing he told me was like, people that fail is people that give up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
right.
So it's like, just stay consistent, keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
Even when you don't even know what you're doing, as long as
Exactly.
you're doing something. You
You're
know what
doing
I'm saying?
something. You're staying productive.
Yeah, it's going to all come together.
Yes, that's
Word.
the key. That's the key word is staying productive.
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
pushing. Shout out to Keno White, man.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
pushing.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all gotta live by that. If you want, especially if you got families out here,
Yeah.
and you got people that are looking, depending on you. You do it for yourself first. You gotta, because if you ain't doing it for yourself, you can't do it for your family.
Right.
So you got to do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a family, that should push you even harder.
Yeah.
To do it. If you want to see your family blessed, you got to work hard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And surround yourself around the team that's gonna work hard with you.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
though?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like you said, first law of nature is self-preservation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, got to put you first before anything. You know what I'm saying?
You got to put you first. Yeah.
Word,
you
word.
have to, because if not, then nobody else is gonna be able to survive off of yours, because
Yeah.
you ain't surviving.
Yeah.
So you got to survive. You got to come out here and go get that food out there in the world and then bring it back home to the family.
Yeah.
But surround yourself around people that's going to go out there and hunt with you.
That's a belly.
You got to put yourself around people that's going to hunt with you, work with you, whatever it takes to make it in this life. And in this day and age, a lot of people are making it. You got to
Yeah.
put in the work.
Yeah.
Right? It seems like it's easier now
Yeah.
to succeed.
Yeah.
Right? It's
yeah.
also hard too for the ones that can't do it, but it's a lot more easier, right? Like the options are easier, right?
Yeah, the options is way easier now.
With
the internet and stuff like
the
that.
internet, yeah.
People, if you can, make a bag over sitting on, I can swear on here.
Go ahead, do your thing.
You can make a bag over sitting on your ass.
Yeah.
I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
shit, we had to go out there and damn near knock on doors and they'll make sure you pop out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be able to sit down and make a bag, it should
feel
be
me, though?
easier. You know what I'm saying?
That passive
Passive
income,
yeah.
That residual income make money while you sleep.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we in the whole social media world with it.
Yeah.
Because we tapped in. We were smart enough to tap in. A lot of the people that grew up in the 60s, 70s, they don't really know about this stuff, But once you start entering the 80s and 90s and the 2000s, that's when you got to learn that social media game.
Yeah, exactly.
YouTube,
Yeah.
TikTok, Facebook.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of people are getting it. The streaming right now. We were just talking about it earlier, live streaming.
Yeah. Adaptation. You gotta adapt.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta adapt.
So boom, yo, Luz, how you feeling? You know what? Let's start with you, Luz. Go ahead and ask my boy some questions, man. Do your thing. Word.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Man, she got questions. We're gonna go off of those, and then and give the
I got
people,
my questions.
Yeah.
I had to write it down. It says Yola's questions.
You heard? She came prepared, man. We all prepared. You gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
You gotta stay ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
Gotta get ready.
You
Yeah,
feel me
know what
though?
I'm saying?
You heard? That's how you gotta do it, man, out here.
But they got the 4 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor.
You feel me? Go ahead, drop it.
I forgot the other P. I ain't gonna lie. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
You feel me though?
Yeah.
He remembered because he knows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's in his soul. That's why he remembered. You heard?
Yep.
And he got to give it to y'all, to the young people, to the people watching. We're here to inspire.
Yeah.
We're here to inspire, and that's the reason why I brought Yola up for this interview, because he's been doing a lot of great work for a lot of years.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, nah, for real. It's big facts, big belly facts.
Yep.
Word.
Big double facts. Like, he's been doing it for a lot of years in the community in New England, 413.
Yeah.
and we're proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing it. He's been chasing. He's been going. He's been attacking it because he wants success. And you know what? We already got success, bro. We're alive.
Yeah,
you know, that's number one.
That's number one, man.
You know,
that's number one.
Yeah. So go ahead, Luz. Do
But
your
going
thing.
off of what he was saying, Mass Double was saying, who inspired you? Now that we're talking about inspiration.
Oh, who inspired me to do music or just like entertainment in general?
Everything, both.
Both.
Music
Whichever.
first.
Okay.
Music first.
Yo, listen, right? So when I was going to Magnet Middle, you know what I'm saying, and I used to do the music thing. It was already in me.
That was one of my questions too.
I was just freestyling. You know, I went to HB Lawrence.
Okay.
All my Holyoke people know what's up. You know what I mean?
So first of all, so people that don't know you, where you from too?
I'm from Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Holyoke, Mass. Nasty. That's where we're from. We're from Holyoke. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Family. We family. It's a small town too.
Yeah.
So we all family.
Everybody know everybody.
And then go ahead, do your thing.
So I was freestyling. You know what I'm saying? And in HB Lawrence, like on some. Just because I could do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't the best freestyles, you know what I'm saying? But I was just playing around with the rhyming. It wasn't until I got to middle school that I realized like I wanted to rap. And the reason what made me want to rap, and I say this on any podcast I get on, is Little Bow Wow.
Look at that.
I seen, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Bow Wow too.
Yeah, shout out to Bow Wow, man.
You know he's from Ohio. I was born in Ohio.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that.
And then he's from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
So trust me, like I rock with Bow Wow because of the Ohio native thing.
Yeah.
So trust me, when he said Bow Wow, that's fire.
Yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying? What year was this, man? Like when he first started coming out, right?
Yeah. When was So Def popping? Jermaine Dupri
for like 80s, 90s, right? 90s?
I'm talking about like you
With
know
Bow Wow?
newer So
maybe
Def, like
late, 90s? Maybe like 90s?
98.
Yeah, late 90s, yes.
Around that time, when I seen his first video, it was with he had the So Def outfit on.
Yep, fire.
I sat right there, I'm like, man, I could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Bow Wow influenced him, you know?
That's when I had the fro and all that, and I was like, throw these cornrows in real quick. But that just goes to show you, like, you know, music been influential for decades. You know what I'm saying? So for that simple thing right there to change my life, you know, without me even knowing I'm about to change my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what kind of inspired me to just start rapping.
That's
fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire, man. And then for the entertainment, because it was a two-part question. It was the music, and then in the entertainment world.
I didn't get.
Or is that the same thing?
Nah, that's totally different.
Okay.
Because when I was rapping. I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know none of the other things existed to go with the rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't understand the entertainment world until I got older.
Fire. Feel
me? Even though as a collective, rap goes with entertainment.
Yeah, it does.
But it's just a little bit different when you understand how they both coincide. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, and I'm talking like maybe early 30s, and I started realizing what the entertainment aspect of it was. You ain't got to just rap.
Nope.
You can act. You can act a fool. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you got to do to push the rap. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So there's certain vessels that you could create to make the people listen to the rap. You know what I'm saying? And with rap being oversaturated, because everybody want to do the same thing, just jump in front of the camera and show how serious they are. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to be tough because there's a million other niggas out there that can rap. You know what I'm saying? So, but what you gonna do that's outside the box? What you gonna do that's different? What you gonna do that's gonna stand out? And that's what I started learning. You know what I'm saying? I started grasping onto that, and that's when I was like willing to just experiment with different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fire. So let the people know what you do and how long you've been doing it for, like currently, and and how long you've been doing it for exactly.
Yeah.
Everything you've been doing with your music and
Man, I've been doing music since like 8 years old.
8 years old.
I can't do the math. So I've been doing music since 8 years old. I didn't take it serious. I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand the business aspect of it until I was 30.
30 years old, you just,
30 years old. So what's that, like 22 years?
22 years.
It took me 22 years to realize that this shit a business.
This is a business.
I could change lives with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's deeper than rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What else you got over there, Luz? Another question? Drop another question, Luz.
What have been your challenges?
What has been my challenges?
Yeah, with the music and the business, entertainment, all that.
From there to now.
From there till now, I can't really sit there and say it's been a major challenge. The only one challenge that that everybody has a problem with is like is to get people to follow what you got going on. People understand what you got going on and to support what you going on.
He's right.
That's everybody's challenge. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's the main challenge. Like, how can I get my city to respect what I'm doing? You know what I mean? Or the surrounding cities, like just the region in general.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I feel they let that challenge, defeat them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you may not never find out, or you never gonna figure out why your people not supporting you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I did was like, instead of just letting that shit, discourage me, I said, it don't matter how they feel. I mean, I'm gonna support me to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's like a snowball effect after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody gonna like everybody. Not everybody gonna like everybody's style. You got billionaires that get hated on.
Yep.
But they billionaires.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? So
like right now, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, 600 $600 billion man. You feel me? Like
600 billion out here.
and people that don't like him.
Yeah.
That's the, you know what I mean? So I learned off of that. I pay attention to how some of these successful, how these wealthy, and you know what I'm saying, people react to certain things.
Yeah.
And lately, I made a mistake, going through this as I was growing. You learn as you grow.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
And one thing I did was I used to react because coming up where we come from, we solid, we real.
Yep.
So we got to prove we real sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's a man, it was a masculine thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
And we just like, I ain't about to let you pop shit right here in the comment section. Like, I'm really out here.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, big facts.
But it doesn't help you win.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? All it do
doesn't.
is just lower your vibration.
Yeah, don't even basically don't tap in all the time.
You can't tap into all that.
Don't
You know
even
what I
listen
mean?
to the comments.
Yeah. So it took me a while to realize
that
I could utilize that energy and put that into something else I got going on as far as content.
You ain't lying.
And shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Lying.
So
hey, listen, he's dropping a lot of gems right now for a lot of people that are battling these type of challenges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to what he's telling you, and you'll be able to learn some of these challenges that he went through, so you won't have to go through it. Right now, he's dropping jewels, and these are facts.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
Yeah. One thing also, like to be how you say that, raw with it. Some of the people gotta understand the world don't revolve around you.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
People get upset because people don't support them because they think it's about them.
Yep.
You gotta understand, people out there living their life.
Exactly.
They didn't sign up to be some rapper. They didn't sign up to be an entertainer.
You're right.
They gotta go to work and they gotta pay bills. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta appreciate who stops what they doing to come fuck with you.
Who supports you.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate that. One thing about me that I did, in the past that I made a mistake on was I put more energy into the haters.
Yep.
I put more energy into the non-supporters, the non-believers.
Yeah.
And it's, just recently.
Because sometimes we want to turn up, you know what I'm saying? But then you start learning.
You start learning.
You're like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. We're not gonna give them their.
It's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got certain,
and if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping.
Exactly. Word.
Go ahead.
You got scenarios that pop up that give you the same thing you going through, and it shows you why you shouldn't. You know what I mean? And then you watch some documentaries of other artists and what they went through, their challenges, and it's like, damn, that's like me.
Yeah.
I mean, so you learn as you grow, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and there's other people out there dropping gems for us.
Yeah, 100.
Like he was just saying right now, he learns from other people's mistakes, and we watch these contents of people that are putting their message out there, so we won't have to go through it as well. You know what I'm saying? And learn from that.
Exactly.
Let me see. Okay, when did you release your first song ever?
My first song ever. What was my first song?
Yeah, what was your first song, and when did you release that song? And where did you release that song? What platform?
See, I'm learning today.
Yeah.
I'm learning today.
That's real. That's real.
I gotta learn. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know my first song.
And I'm asking you questions so people, they want to know. People want to know these type of things.
Okay, you want to talk about my first song, in the new world, like the digital world?
Yeah, the digital world. Yes, let's go with that.
My first song
I
ever released and did a video to was Sorry Not Sorry.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry Not Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's out right now, right, too?
That's out now. You know what I mean?
Go watch that, man. Stream
been
that.
out, yeah. Y'all can see the difference in how I looked then and how I look now. It's way older.
And how long ago was that? If you kind of remember, was it 5 to you, 10 years?
It's probably like good 9, maybe
9 years ago.
Yeah, probably like 2000.
Fire. Sorry Not Sorry.
Yeah,
I remember that record too.
That's
fire.
Yeah.
I love that record.
That's when I was trying to find my sound. I ain't know if I was going to auto-tune a little bit with it. I don't know if I was going to
But it's good to play with. It's good to play with.
Hell yeah.
Because right now you've been dabbling in like dembo.
Yeah.
So you learned after a while that it's good to do.
It's good to dibble and dabble different lanes. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Sorry Not Sorry meant a lot to me because rest in peace, my nigga Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Eddie.
It was a scene that I did.
That's my brother right there too.
Hell yeah, it was a scene that I did, and I did it in the back of the building. So I wanted people to see that know. You know what I mean? Obviously, out of towners ain't gonna know. But when you see that scene, I wanted you to feel it. Like, even though my brother not here, I'm keeping him alive. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know that backyard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that dumpster in the back of Sergeant right there in the alley and all that. So a lot of essential when I was
the blizzy right there, the block.
Even when I didn't know what I was doing, I knew I was already getting symbolic with shit. I wanted people to I wanted to be messages in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Sorry Not Sorry was a song that I had came up with that was like I'm sorry that I got to do what I got to do to get this paper,
Yeah.
but I'm not, because ain't nobody helping me get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I ain't sorry. You know what I mean? But I am, but I ain't. You feel me?
Yeah,
and that's when I put that shit up in there. And my first video was that.
Was that one? And where did you release this? Everything, the song and everything. Was it all YouTube? Or
that was on YouTube.
So no DistroKid, none of that. It was
none
YouTube.
of that. Yeah, it was
straight to YouTube.
I ain't no DistroKid, none of that.
So you went straight to YouTube.
Yeah,
fire.
It was later on, during the year that somebody was like, "Yo, this is the new wave. You gotta start putting your stuff on all platforms." You know what I mean?
Yes.
I ain't know nothing about all platforms and none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And who produced it and where did you record it at? Where did I
record?
Yeah, who produced it and where you recorded it at when you did that one?
Keep it a being with you, man. I don't even know.
Was it Tyler Gifted? Because I remember at this time, back in the days,
shout out to Tyler Gifted. He produced a lot of my shit, but
that was the beginning.
Yeah. I don't think it was Sorry Not Sorry. And if it was, I apologize.
Yeah.
But there's other shit he produced that got us way popping.
I remember that little time frame and all that.
Yeah. I don't remember who did Sorry Not Sorry though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think it was a cat that ended up running into me or whatever. He was doing music or he was engineering.
And you produced it and recorded it there? He produced it and recorded it there at his studio?
Nah. This was I was staying in Indian Orchard at the time.
Okay.
And this dude, it was portable. He was running around with it. So
fire.
he came to me.
Damn, that's fire.
Yeah, we ended up doing
in
it
the car?
Nah, it was
he's just bringing it in
the crib. It was in the crib.
It was portable though.
That was portable. Yeah.
Look at that. They could travel with it.
They could travel with it. Yeah.
And pull up and record. So there's no excuses.
Yeah. Nah. Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And then let me see.
Oh, shout out to Holat, the one that taught me about all platforms. Holat.
I know
Holat. Yeah. He's doing the podcast and all that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Holat.
Yeah, hell
we
yeah.
see you, man. Keep going, man. Keep going with whatever you're doing right now, too,
He's the one that taught me about all platforms.
Holat. Yeah,
I ain't know nothing about it.
He's a good person.
Yeah.
His energy's amazing. Yeah, he's a great person.
For sure.
I love the way he does his podcasting, too. I haven't seen it, like, surfacing in a while.
Yeah.
But when he was surfacing with his podcast, I don't know if he's still doing it.
Yeah.
I hope that you are still doing it. I'm looking at the camera because I'm talking to you, Holat. But I remember, bro, your energy was amazing, and you were great podcasting. You should be doing podcasting still.
Yeah, when he hear this, he gonna do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You need
so
to, man.
Stick to the script,
man.
You know what I mean?
Look at Mass Double. He entered the podcast world.
Word.
So that should give you inspiration because, a lot of people were doing it before me. And if I'm still doing it, I'm here to motivate y'all, too, to keep going. That's right. I'm looking at the camera for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's a belly.
Right, though?
Belly fact,
So shout out to Holat. So you did that Holat. It was Holat doing that? They recorded it?
No. That's the one that had taught me about the all platforms
Fire.
and stuff like that.
Fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Holat. Who put me on all platforms and helped me out was Avery on the Beat.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Avery, man.
Avery on the Beat was the one that, shout out to Avery. I love you, brother, if you're watching this. But he was the one that put me on DistroKid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped me out with all that. That was fire.
Yeah.
Let me see what else we got. Loose question. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Well, no.
Gotta get Loose involved. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Who are your biggest musical influences, past and present?
Past and present?
Past and present.
Yeah. Well, he said Bow Wow was one of them from the past.
Yeah. That was like the startup. Like
so right now, present. So Bow Wow was back in the past. Now who's your present influence?
Present influence right now in music?
In the past couple years, whatever,
In the past couple years.
In your 30s, in your 30s, Bow Wow was when you were 8. Bow Wow was when you were 8, So now we're talking about in the 30s, like who are people now, or one person, or
and I'm influenced by
that you are influenced by, that's putting in that work.
That's putting in that work.
That you're feeling like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like excluding the Diddy allegations and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Man, Meek Mill, man. I hope that shit ain't go down. But
yeah.
Meek Mill, I gotta respect Meek because he's sticking to the. He's still going hard.
I rock with Meek Mill,
and that's a major challenge that
hopefully
he's facing.
Do nothing with the,
that's what I'm saying, right? That's a major challenge that he's facing in the industry and still out here bubbling.
Still bubbling.
So you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the music don't lie.
Yeah, the music ain't lying.
That's another example of the music doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could try to bash a person and do all that, but the music and the work ethic doesn't lie.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He still got his fan base and all that. So Meek Mills.
Yeah, Meek Mill.
Shout out to Meek Mills.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Luce, do your thing, girl.
I got another one too, man.
Okay.
You got to give it to 50.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
50, yo.
Yeah,
50 a fool, man.
Yeah, 50 a fool, man.
Yeah, but he's a genius. Yeah, but he's a genius. Yeah, he's a genius.
That's kind of like where I kind of like get inspired by.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be acting a fool, but it's a strategic move every trip. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that. You know
Shout out to Shreveport. Shreveport, that's what it's called. Where Louisiana, where he got that new. he got the Shreveport. Right? He's building Louisiana with the theaters, like a Tyler Perry thing.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. 50 promotes it all the time. Like,
okay.
He got 50 Action, which is like his own outlet for movies.
Okay.
And then he's been promoting Heavy a lot, and then he bought land and property in he's buying almost the whole town.
Yeah, that's big.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay.
Or Shreveport, Shrev or something
Shreveport.
like that. Shreveport. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
Louisiana gonna correct us.
Yeah, correct us.
Put a comment.
So that's where Hurricane Chris is from.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
That part of Louisiana. So 50 Cent though, he's doing his Tyler Perry thing, like buying and making movie theaters, like using the city, like what Tyler Perry did, buying land and property for that.
Yeah, that's dope.
So you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm tapped in with all that because I be social media. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I follow him. 50's a fool. He be 50's he be out here still consistent with his marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a beast. He's a genius at that.
Yeah.
So 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? What else, Luce? What's up? Talk to us.
Who would you love to collaborate with and why?
Dead or alive? Dead or alive? Ain't alive.
Well, he can't collaborate with the dead.
No. If they were
well, unless they have recordings
dead
behind.
Too, but collab with people that are alive.
Yeah.
And give us dead too. Like if they were dead too. Like you know what I'm saying? People that passed away.
If they was alive.
Yeah, if they was alive.
Definitely the big three. You know, man, that's Pac, Big, and Pun. You know what I'm saying?
I say that too. Yeah, that's fire.
Alive. Yeah. Shit, it's so many of them. You know what I'm saying? Like on a collaboration.
Yeah.
Definitely would want to collab with Meek.
Meek Mills.
Definitely want to collab with French Montana.
Frenchie.
Yeah.
Max B.
Yeah, Max B too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Max.
You know them two are together.
They definitely a force to be reckoned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who else, man, off the bat right now? Pooh Shiesty just came home. I'll do something with Pooh. I think I can keep up with Pooh.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to
them. It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many to just name. Like,
that's all we need. We got a few right there.
Yeah.
What else you got? Luz, talk to us.
I have. If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
That's a good question.
These is good questions.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie. This is great questions.
You feel me though?
Cause I ain't trying. I'm not trying to announce nothing to do with changing the industry publicly. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Luce Cruz, man.
I'm let them people be, man. I do a job down there.
But give us something light.
But if you could change something,
give us something light. You ain't gotta get too crazy with it.
If we could change something in the industry, man, I would.
Something that'll help the people too, like artists trying to get in or whatever.
Yeah. I would say bring back artist development.
Fire.
Yeah, because they took out artist development. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would say bring back artist development.
Yeah.
With artist development,
that's a big one.
It was easier to get in because they was developing them.
They were developed. Now they don't even care.
Now they don't care.
They care about numbers.
Yeah, now you got to care about. Now you got to come with your own bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got to come ready.
It's a lot of talented artists out here nowadays. But
I made a post about that. Talking about that, it was about. I was saying, listen, that they want you to come with your shit ready.
Yeah, you gotta come. Yeah, you gotta come.
But then I said, by that time, if you're already ready and you got your own fan base,
you don't need them.
You don't even need them.
You don't need them.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, get back to that. You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
Yeah. So people get discouraged by, not having a fan base or not having the money or whatnot, and that's why a lot of people quit. You know what I mean? So people is, how you say that? They depending on these labels. They depending on getting signed because at the end of the day, they need that bread. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So a lot of people ain't going they ain't gonna be able to make it in if they don't got a substantial amount.
Yeah, the analytics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
but that's if you want to get signed. Because if you comfortable with whatever you making, you know what I'm saying, at the moment while you independent and stuff like that, ain't got nobody telling you what to do.
Exactly.
You own your own shit. It wouldn't matter, but people don't know that.
Yeah.
Because people really kind of fixated on the material.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So just know the contract that you signed to make sure that you signing a contract worth fortune and not just fame. You know what I'm saying? So, but people will not understand that, like, you don't want to get signed for money.
You don't.
You want to get signed for what the money could buy.
Yeah.
So they'll give that to you without you even having to pay.
Exactly.
But then over time, you'll have to pay that.
It's a loan. It's like a loan.
It's a loan, 100%.
It's a loan, plus you're signing a contract. They take a lot of your publishing, this and that, whatever they take.
It's basically like I'm gonna put you in position to be somebody you can never could be on your own.
Yeah.
And you gotta give us this off the top.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Because they got that big name. You know,
they got the big name.
The big name
Exactly.
attached to it. You know, like Empire,
Exactly.
Interscope, Atlantic Records. They already established themselves.
Exactly.
So they're popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the goal in life, like he said, is staying independent and get yourself popping.
Yeah.
Like they did. You know, and it takes a lot. It's brick by brick. You got to build it brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? Audience by audience, fan by fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would say this though, like, you know, years ago I would have had a different tune on signing.
Yeah.
But today I say, man, go for it, man. You know what I mean?
For it, yeah.
Just lawyer up.
Yeah.
Lawyer up.
Get right. Know your information.
Know your information. You know what I mean? Don't allow them to use their lawyers.
Exactly.
Because you know it's gonna work.
Come ready. Come
You know
come with knowledge.
So
go with knowledge.
Yeah, either way, like you can't skip around the grind. Like you can't skip around the bag of this shit.
You
like
can't.
lawyer costs money.
Yep.
Education costs money. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
your lawyer might be 5 bands.
You feel me?
Just to be able to read over that contract.
Oh, it's expensive.
So it's still money in this game. You know what I mean?
Get money.
It's a money game. It's money from the beginning and it's money in the end.
You got to get that money. You got to get that money.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I'm known for selling CDs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, for a
hell
lot
yeah.
of years. So I'm like, I'm one of the guys that know that you got to go out there and go get your own
Go out
money.
there and get your own money.
Because nobody's coming to save you.
Yeah.
Unless your numbers are up, analytics is going crazy.
Yeah.
But like I said, you could build your own thing and produce merch like you got. You got your own merch.
Got merch.
You go out there and you build your own fan base.
Yeah.
And then you can make a weekly, monthly income.
Yeah.
Off your own independent label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like the way you did it, the way I did it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I applaud. You know, people that go that route. But we do support people that want to sign. As long as you don't go in there dumbfounded.
Yeah. Just don't go blindfolded with what you see on the TV.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because if people have been, you know, watching long enough what these artists is going through.
Yes.
It's just like, you know, how we say you gotta make, you know, can't make the same mistakes everybody else is making.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of bad contracts out there, and it was certain artists that went through that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So for you to still, you know, follow suit, like, you just be a fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just pay attention to what you signing. Know that you don't got to sign your life away for no 12 years and no 12 albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I would say though, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell people to stir away from getting signed.
Yeah.
But just like I said, just lawyer up and know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Before you
I
get
agree.
into it.
I agree with him.
But
Hey,
real quick, man. Salutations to you about, you know, selling CDs and stuff like that.
thank
You the reason why I started selling CDs.
Thank you.
Remember that? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Y'all was outside going crazy.
Man.
If you got past 1, you had 5 you had to run into. You know what I mean? So I respected that grind.
Thank you, man.
I didn't know what I was missing out on until I started seeing that paper.
Bro, there's
you know what I'm saying?
paper.
Yeah.
You pay $1 to press one CD.
Mm-hmm.
You can sell it from 5 to I don't really like selling it for 5 because it's like lowball, and I put a lot of records on the album, so I recommend artists not to sell it for 5.
Yeah.
Go for that 10, 15, 20. And there's people out there that will throw you $50, $100 for a CD.
For a CD.
You're only paying $1 to get it pressed.
Yeah.
So the profit margin, that's the reason why I went all out with selling the CDs and went crazy with it on some guerrilla, like for real marketing.
Guerrilla marketing.
Because the profit was just phenomenal. And it was paying bills and buying clothes and buying cars. Like, you could buy your own stuff with your own.
Yeah, with your own.
But you got to have the confidence to go out there and really sell it, you know?
Can't be scared of rejection.
You can't. Yeah, that's number one. The number one thing is the no's.
Yeah.
You can't be scared of the no's. Once you get past the no's, it's a wrap.
It's clockwork.
It's clockwork. I'm talking about massive bread independently. Shout out to all the artists that do sell merch independently. There's still a lot of great ones doing it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, like Terminology is one of them. He's from Mass.
Okay. Yep.
He sells vinyls and like there's a lot of others, but I wanted to mention him because he's one of the off the top of my head.
Yeah.
That I remember that goes crazy with independent selling vinyls, CDs. You know, but going outside every day and doing it, that's the way.
Just
and then you're interacting with your fans right there.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, man. So salute to those still doing that. Definitely keep doing that. And you know, you got some great answers, bro. I love all your answers. You're putting in that work right now. Luz, talk to me, Luz. Talk to Yola.
More?
Yeah, we want more. She's asking some good ones.
All right. What's a hidden meaning in one of your songs?
What's the hidden meaning?
Damn, she's asking some raw questions right now. Like,
you asking me shit I didn't even know if I played it or not. You know what I'm saying?
She's got you always
watch back.
Okay, in the song or the intro?
In a song.
In a song.
What's the hidden meaning?
What's a hidden meaning that nobody knows?
One thing about me, y'all gotta understand that everybody that know that fuck with the BellyGang, I don't be writing.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what I be putting into these shit.
Yeah.
I don't even be me in the studio.
Yeah.
Whatever the beat and entity wants to coincide with each other, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I leave out of that studio, I don't even know how I did that.
Yeah.
Because I look like it's a spiritual game. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I love
So I don't even be like.
I witnessed it.
I don't even know.
We did a song together, Mine Right, and I witnessed it.
Yeah, I don't even be knowing
top.
like what I'm saying. It just flow.
Yeah.
So when you say that question right there, which is a great ass question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think I gotta hear my music to know that. Okay, that's what.
Gotta
Okay,
go back.
I said that. Okay, I said that for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, I would have to pinpoint it. Like, well, that's something right there. I meant that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But what I could really say is the reason why is my intros. I push my tag a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because the tag is the program people.
Okay.
Because it's a brand at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's what it goes back to. You doing this as a hobby. You doing this as you know,
exactly.
you get in the bag. Like
Business.
business. You know what I'm saying? So
EIN numbers. Business bank accounts.
Yeah. So a lot of times you gonna hear any of my tracks in the beginning. It's a skrrt, ever six pack. Those belly on the bitch back.
Yeah.
Always circling, never perpetrating. Because that's what it's about.
That's
you know
what
what I'm
it's
saying?
about.
That's the brand right there. So that's pretty much the program people that are like, oh, that's Belly.
Yeah.
And anything that's on that track connected to Belly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that I can sit there and say that's my chant.
Belly
So
facts.
That's
belly
my
facts,
chant right there. The hidden meanings. Damn.
That was a good one.
Like a hidden message, like a, I don't know.
It could be something that went over their head. Something that went over their head.
Something went over their head.
Nobody would know.
It went over their head. It went over their head. It went over their head. Something
I'm trying to hear like I would have to go into my music
because he goes off the top, which that was one of my questions. Is do you prefer? It was what was it? It was do you prefer to write your lyrics down or punch in? That was one of my questions actually.
So,
about the punching in thing.
So normally when I write something, it's like about 2 lines to get the blueprint going.
Okay.
And then like I gotta be in that studio to finish the rest.
Yeah.
Because distractions is everywhere.
They
you know
are.
what I'm
They
saying?
are.
Like, so it's like when I'm in the studio, it's like I can't leave until I'm done.
Yeah.
If I'm outside, I can stop.
Yeah.
Chicks is inboxing me.
Exactly.
They done sent me a picture.
You get distracted.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, hold on, wait, we have to wait.
He said they sent me a picture. Yo, a picture of them or a picture of a plate of food?
Food definitely. Are you hungry? Yeah,
a picture of them or a picture of both? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Both, man. They both edible.
Yeah, both edible. Big facts. So that's real. So did you ever write like when you were younger?
Yeah. When I was younger, When I was younger, what made me stop writing was like me, writing on pieces of paper and stuff. Because at that time I ain't had no phone to be doing whatever. So we had to write.
Yeah.
You could hear the paper flapping.
Yeah.
And at that time, my engineer probably didn't know how to take that out.
Yeah.
So you can hear that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So it just seemed like it was part of the intro, but I'm really just flipping the paper to the back and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, and one of my mans was like, "Yo, you gotta watch the Jay-Z documentary because he talk about how he don't even be writing."
Yeah, inspiring.
And I watched that shit, and I was like, "Yo, I kind of do that already."
Yeah.
And that's how I learned how to punch in.
Exactly.
I love punching it too. Through Jay-Z. You know
I love doing that too. Lil Wayne does it that way too.
Wayne too.
There's a lot of other people that do it. Big Pun was doing it like that back in the day.
Okay.
You know, for breathing control.
Yeah.
Like all that.
Yeah,
so he had to punch it in.
Yeah.
So because of the breathing, because he couldn't grasp the air. You know, because he was a big guy as well.
Hell yeah.
And so punching in was
and it helps with your delivery.
Yup, it does.
Yeah. Also, what I noticed is like with people, and there's nothing wrong with people who write. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody who writing something,
I love writing. I love writing too, though.
Yeah, hell yeah. But there's people that you got to know how to deliver that off of being written. If you read it as like a run on, or if you say somebody just read a book to you, without putting no emphasis on it,
it's got to be the same energy.
Yeah,
it's got to be
exactly.
it's got to be that same emotion. It has to be the same. If not, you're like like a robot. You don't want to sound like a robot.
Exactly.
It got to be the same energy.
That's like what ghostwriters like. Somebody will tell somebody, "Yo, I need you to ghostwrite this for me," and they'll ghostwrite it. But when they deliver it, it don't sound as good or close to good as what the ghostwriter was putting it down there.
Yeah.
So now the ghostwriter got to make a reference.
Exactly.
So they can be like, you got to follow this tone. You got to follow this delivery.
Yep, delivery and tone.
Not everybody knows how to deliver.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Shit
you're
like
right.
that.
You're right. What you got over there, man? So punching in. I love punching in too. That's my shit. Yeah, that's my shit. Go ahead, Luz. Talk to us. She got some good questions or what?
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. How does your identity influence your music?
I'm BellyGang. You know what I'm saying? So I got a belly, you know what I'm saying?
You heard.
But that's not all about that though.
It's not.
A while ago, you know, I had to come to like an agreement with myself, a decision on if I wanted to lose weight, how can I keep the belly popping?
Yeah.
That's when I was in 30th floor in Thailand.
Okay.
And I was, you know.
We're gonna talk about Thailand too, but go ahead.
I was like, you know, like I was disconnected from over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like I like belly. I like the belly gang. I like the aspect, everything about, you know, the belly gang, like the aspect of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get like 180 and gotta change my brand.
Yeah.
So I turned belly into an acronym.
Yes.
So that's why belly stands for believe, embrace, live life youthful.
Look at that. That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fire.
Then I'm like, so when a lot of slim niggas come to me, a lot of slim girls like, well, I don't got a belly, but can I get a shirt? I'm like, you ain't gotta have a belly to be belly. Belly stands for believe, embrace, live life youthful. You know what I'm saying? So now I was like, damn, so I could rep a brand that, you know, it indicates for big people.
That's a great acronym too.
Yeah, but it's also, you know, for people that, you know, working out, you know what I'm saying? Fit people that's in shape. So now you don't feel like uncomfortable saying it. You know what I mean? Also,
and they had a belly, so now they're working out, they're trying to lose the belly, so it goes with everybody.
Yeah,
you know
hell yeah. And also I wanted to push the fact that you ain't gotta be fat, you know what I'm saying, to be belly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So help most of my people, most of my whole camp, you know what I'm saying? Everybody working out, everybody in shape, 6 packs, 8 packs, all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then shout out to my team too, man. BellyGang, MSG Swifty,
Shout out to them.
Merkle
Shout out to them.
M16, you know what I'm saying? I got the Belly Yonders, you know what I'm saying? Tokyo,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We
Shout out to all of them.
You know what I'm saying? Word,
Fire.
Siri Valentine, you know what I'm saying?
I met Siri.
Word, yep. Haley,
Fire
you know what I'm
artist.
saying? And shit, you know, K Money.
I never met them.
Yeah. These are all like women that just came, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
What do they do?
afterward.
They do hip hop, R&B. What do they do?
Now, a lot of them just do their own thing.
Entrepreneurship.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, modeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit like that. Video.
Siri's the only artist.
Siri right now, she heavy on R&B.
R&B, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She got a song called Calling Fire.
Yeah, Calling going crazy right now.
Calling going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Siri. You heard?
Yeah, so that's the type of energy I want. I don't want nobody to feel like they not you know, thick enough or they not, you know, they can't be a part of BellyGang because they don't got no little belly or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, everybody's part of it, man. You want to be part of it, you part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how
also, like, moving forward, my hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Prince Reggie. You
Talk to us about that. Yeah, shout out to Prince Reggie. That's my brother right there, too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's my guy. I love that nigga.
He do my hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do something different.
Yeah.
And I got inspired by Texas.
Okay.
So this supposed to be a drop top shag or whatever.
Yeah.
I turned it into a shullet, a shag and a mullet. You know what I'm saying?
A shullet.
Yeah, a shullet. You know what I mean? So
that's a
so y'all don't know this is what it's called. It's a shullet.
And you're the only one that had the shullet.
Yeah,
Nobody else had it.
Yeah, not too many people had it. You know what I'm saying? You got the Casadillos in Puerto Rico, maybe a couple of them niggas.
They have the shullet. They have the shullet.
Not the shullet, but the
so
mullet.
you're the first one with the shullet.
Out here,
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
And I like the way it looked. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, before my hair started receding in the front and all that, my shit was clean with the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The clean. I had a little bit of waves.
Once we get that money, we're going to Turkey. We're going to Turkey.
You know what I'm saying?
Get the hair down. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah.
So this right here, you know, that identifies like this character.
Yeah.
This Zappy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this BellyGang, you know what I mean?
That's you, yeah.
So I decided to just make
shout out to that.
You know what I mean? Part
of
my identity.
So Reggie's the one that did all that?
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah,
he's fired.
Yeah, hell
he did the coloring and all that?
Not the coloring. We experimented with the coloring with just the bleach, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
so who did the coloring? So Reggie does the haircuts and who does the coloring?
The coloring started with my sister.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my little big sister to Prank.
Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, yo, I want you to like dye the ends of my shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what happened was, accidentally, she had touched my beard with the glove.
Okay.
And it left the spot of the bleach.
Look how it inspired.
Yeah, it left the spot. And at first, this color and all the shit I got there was a little spot.
Okay.
Then I started seeing it in pictures.
Yeah.
And girls asked me if it was a birthmark.
Fire.
I was like, you know what? I'm about to make this a part of me now.
That's fire.
So now every time I do something, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We getting older now, so the grays is kicking in. Before, this shit was just like, it was my duty to get my shit done. You know what I'm saying? So
fire.
Everywhere I go, no matter who I bumped into, people didn't even know. They're like, for some reason, you look like some type of artist or something.
And it matches the merch. The color, right now it's matching the merch. The coloring, fire. For real.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So I just like, and that's something also, you know, like minus the negative shit with the nigga 6ix9ine and all that. He was a marketing genius. And one thing about him was I noticed he put a lot of color into his shit.
Yeah, he did. Colorful, very
colorful. And I noticed I was doing that. I like a lot of vibrant, like a lot of, you know, fluorescent colors.
Yeah, I think that brings attention too.
It brings a lot of attention.
which is good. Which is good for marketing.
Hell yeah. It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code. It's
a
great
cheat
for
code,
marketing.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't got to explain too much. You feel me? It's louder. It's loud enough. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
that's one thing about me. That's another thing. Like I do loud shit. You know what I mean? To explain my identity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Real stuff. Real. I love it, man. Great interview so far.
Hell yeah.
Talk to me, Luce. What's up? What you got? Talk to us.
Oh, we got another one? She back to back.
Back to back. Plus, I got a couple more, too, man.
Drink some water.
Yeah, you got to be prepared.
He said, let me drink some water for this one.
I'm bringing some liquor next time.
Yeah, you can do that. We don't drink, but yeah, you can definitely bring some
Got
liquor.
him thirsty.
Now, I respect that.
Yeah, I haven't drank in 11 years. 11 years.
Now, when I congratulations.
Right, thank you, man.
I think my mother going on the same. She stopped drinking.
She was telling me that night.
Yeah.
She was telling us that night that she's going to 10
Yeah, 10 years. It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
And I told her, well, I said, I'm 11. She's like, we look at, it was fire. It was fire.
Is this a thing? Because I don't know. I gotta ask this. For people who don't drink, you know how they got like weed, contact high?
Yeah.
Do niggas get like drunk contact?
Nope.
My mother do.
Nope. Oh yeah. Well, probably. Probably when you stay up for long hours. And you're tired.
Now I'm talking about we could be in the party. Yeah. Everybody lit, and you would think she drunk as much as everybody else. Yeah. She didn't take a sip of liquor, man.
I think she is high in life.
That's what it is. Yeah.
High in life.
But that's something also I got. I get that from my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just high for life, man. Like
basically, we can still kick it. Yeah, we don't gotta drink 10, 11 years. And we can still kick it.
Still have a good time. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we don't need no liquor to do that.
Hell yeah.
We thought when we were younger, we did.
Yeah, you want to blend in.
But then once you go sober, you realize, nah.
You didn't need it. It's you.
Yeah. I can still trip and bug out and laugh and
I respect anybody out there that don't got to touch no, you know what I'm saying, no alcohol.
It feels amazing.
And still doing anything.
Because I remember those hangovers, bro. I used to drink honey. I used to drink all that beers, Ciroc. Like I retired when it was like Ciroc, Cocoloso, the pineapple. That's when, and Hennessy too. I retired around that time when it was lit. Which is still lit, but for me at that time it was super lit. That was like really popping. Now it's like Casamigos.
Casamigo.
What else? Don Julio. Back then it was Henny,
Yeah.
Ciroc. Back then, this is 11 years ago.
It was fit.
Now they on Cutwaters.
Cutwaters.
Oh yeah, Mad Dog 2020.
That's like way.
No, I'm way there. With Carmen,
yeah, the MD 2020. That's back in the day. Oh, English. Like that's back in the day.
Yeah.
She's funny. She bring out the MD 2020 out here.
That was my favorite.
Yo, anybody still drink MD 2020s? Drop a comment, yo.
I made a song about that shit.
You did?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never drop it though. I ain't know.
I remember you was on the E&J Apple. That was your shit right there.
That was my shit, yeah.
Like he was branding that thing,
I was
promoting
branding it.
They should have cut a check and sponsored you, bro.
They had Carl Kanai. They was like, we got Carl Kanai right now. You know what I mean?
E&J Apple?
Yeah.
They did?
Not Apple, just E&J in general.
Period.
Yeah. So he was the brand ambassador at the moment. You know what I mean?
Carl Kanai. Shout out to him, man.
Carl Kanai.
That's big things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, any type of big corporation like that. We inspire to be like those big companies, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all these big companies, they started with nothing too.
Nothing.
Like look at Amazon when he started with nothing. He started in the garage.
Yep.
And then look at how big Amazon is. To the point he sold it, they bought it out.
Yeah.
Elon Musk bought it out. Somebody bought it out.
Yeah, somebody bought that.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's fire. What else we got, Luz? Any fire questions? She dropping some fire questions.
All right, I'll ask you an easy one.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, you can ask us whatever, but go ahead. Do your thing. He's ready for them.
Yeah, I like challenges.
Yeah, he's ready for them.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's another hard one, man.
Yep.
A lot of people, people get taught at a young age to set goals for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not a how can I say that? I'm not like a long-term goal thinker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I think short term.
You're right now.
Yeah, I think short term.
Yeah.
And the reason why I do that is because if
That's a good thing, too.
I can't do these little ass joints, I can't be able to do the big goals. You know what I'm saying? So in 5 years,
that's
man,
a great answer.
Yeah. In 5 years, I could say that honestly, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully deeper into this and more financially well off with it.
That's a great
answer.
answer.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great answer, bro.
Yeah.
I respect it. You know,
yeah.
Some people are living right now, like I'm doing these short goals right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about the 5 years. I'm thinking about right now. And then in 5 years, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
you know
hell yeah.
That's for sure because he's working those short goals now.
Yeah,
You know, he's thinking about those.
Yeah.
That was a good answer. That was a great question, Luce.
Yeah, that's a great question.
You know what I'm saying? What else you got there, Luce? Don't be laughing, yeah.
How many? She got 21 questions.
Exactly. 21 questions.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This is what we doing, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you connect with your following, your fans, and all that stuff? Like, what type of things do you do to connect with them?
I try to be authentic and genuine as possible, man. Like
that's the best thing right there.
Yeah, I try to let them know, like, don't let this art of perception fool you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you watch a movie and you get entertained by that, it's a lot of shit that got put into that movie to be made. I'm just a motherfucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Don't inbox me talking about, oh, my paper down right now. Can you throw me 500? The belly ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. And that's just on a respectful, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got it.
They're asking you for 500. I would be like, you know what? 72.
Yo, he's not we're not on Elon Musk levels yet.
Yeah,
we don't got 600 bill right now.
Yeah, word.
Exactly.
Not yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yet, you know what I'm saying?
And but you know the beauty of it is that if I ain't even got it, and depending on like the severity of the shit, you know what I mean, like the baby was sick or whatever, I done dished out a couple dollars I ain't have to help somebody kid out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, it's not nothing that you want to get, and that's not something that you want to brag about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the long run, you're gonna see how that individual treats you.
Exactly.
You're gonna see how they gonna reciprocate.
Yeah.
And when they don't reciprocate nothing after a year, 2 years, it's just like motherfuckers be just full of shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be that full of a shit artist or entertainer in my city.
Yeah.
That's why everything I gave them was on the table.
Exactly.
I created this shit called the 8 Mile Formula.
Yeah.
And we know what that is, right?
Nah, give it to me.
So when Eminem was
for
battling,
those that don't know, I don't know.
When Eminem was battling Papa Doc on the last round,
I remember that.
He pretty much spit everything about himself that Papa Doc was ready to go crazy.
I remember that. Yeah,
about.
now I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So I came up with a formula like, you know what I'm saying? I done told y'all everything I needed to know.
Yeah,
I gave niggas 5 years to pick up dirt on me.
Yo, and that's why we love you though. That's why we all love you out here. For real, because of the way you are authentic.
Yeah, so it's like, nigga, tell everybody, you tell the girl that you trying to crack, everything that you think that she don't know about me, she gonna tell you, I already know that.
Yeah.
Oh, he live with his mom, you know that? Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, he rock fake jewelry, you know that? Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever, you know what I mean? He a wild. I already tell him that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like you said, like in 5 years or whatever, when all of this shit is bigger and better, people gonna respect me. People gonna respect me more because they understood the grind. I put you through my grind.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to put people through the end result.
Yeah.
I'm putting these motherfuckers through the process with me.
Yeah.
Like if I'm crying, y'all gonna have to cry.
Yeah.
If I'm winning, we're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the rain, you're gonna get wet.
Exactly.
But when it's time to flourish, we all gonna flourish together.
Gonna flourish.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I made sure that I did. So in the long run, people can't be like, oh, that nigga a fake, he a fraud, he this, he that.
Not at all. People that really, really know you, they don't even think like that. That's probably like the bots. We're gonna call them bots.
Yeah.
Bots, people that don't know you, they're gonna probably feel, they're gonna have their comments, and that's why we gotta stay out the comments.
Yeah, we're hurt.
That's why our job is to stay out the comments because there's bots over there.
Yeah.
But the people that really know him and know us, they know what it is.
They know what it is.
You know, it's all love and authentic, and I'm me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Yola's Yola. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing too I wanna speak on. A lot of people, they see something move and they wanna latch themselves onto it.
Yeah.
I put them through the range.
Exactly.
Like you're gonna have to put this amount of money
These
up.
tests. These are the tests that you gotta
you wanna get picked up. That's $15 in gas.
Big facts.
You want to drink on this bottle, that's throw me a little 30, a little 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, ain't nothing free.
Ain't nothing free.
Yo, I just came from New York City yesterday. Ain't nothing free.
Ain't nothing free, man.
Definitely not.
You heard? One of the meter guys, I went to go put the money in the meter, and I'm like, yo, and he's like, yeah, because ain't nothing free no more. Like I was looking for how do you put the money? I'm trying to put the money. I don't really know the meters in New York.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure. So some old guy was helping us, and he was funny. He's like, yeah, because nothing free out here. Like we were talking about the meter and shit. It was fun.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing free. Tell him, y'all.
Ain't nothing free, man.
You gotta work hard for it.
You gotta work hard for this.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'll be like, having to show people like, You want to come a part of this? You want to rock with me? You want to prove solidarity to me?
Big facts.
Let me see how much you willing to invest into this pot.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Because you ain't trying to invest into the pot, you're not really with the cause.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? You just with the outcome or the benefits that you can get off of it.
And we're too mature. And we're too mature at this point right now to be like, bro, get out of here.
Yeah, 100.
We don't even want you
No,
around.
and a lot of people, they're not there in the beginning. And then when they see you popping off,
Then you start
that's
getting
when they're like,
around.
calling you and trying to, like you said, latch on and all that stuff.
And we're too mature to know now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We ain't no flag on the young people, but we're not young no more.
Yeah.
Like we know better now.
Yeah, we
you
know
what I'm saying? And then for the young people watching this right now, we're trying to give y'all gems so y'all won't have to go through the same
100
early. Because if you guys catch this early, then what we did, because we had to go through the fire to learn all this, like you know. There's a lot of shitty people out there that want to attach onto you when you got it.
When you got it, yeah.
But when you don't got it, and when and when we're young, we don't know this stuff.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you know. So, but we're here to teach the youth as well to learn now. When you're 15, 14, 15, 16, to get this information now.
Yeah.
So you can start your grind early and stick around the people that really love you now.
Yeah.
And are gonna put in like Yola's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I gotta salute my dogs, man, my brothers, man. That's BellyGang, MSG, Swifty, and Merkle Mall, because when they
always with them. That's fire.
when they met me, man, I just kept it official with niggas. Like I don't know, nigga, I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah, just like that.
You know
just like that.
We just trying to figure this shit out. And they was with me through thick and thin.
Fire.
Like, it be times where we gotta go out. I ain't got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Swift don't even drink liquor.
Shout out to Swift. Oh,
shout out to Swift. He don't drink alcohol.
Let's go.
He 25. He don't drink no alcohol, no nothing.
Fire. Shout out to you, Swift.
He dropping 100 towards the bottle.
That's
I'm dropping 100 towards the
I'm one of
bottle.
those. I don't drink and I still put it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
I
like,
look out. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm like that.
And one thing about me, like I was always taught since a young nigga.
Shout out to Swift for real. That's real.
I was always taught as a young nigga. My parents always showed me like somebody do something for you, give something back times 10.
Yep.
No matter what it is, and when people can show me that they can help me look good, it's my duty to help them look better.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing people don't got to understand.
And that's the team. That's called the team.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Teamwork.
And that shows that they are there for you.
Yeah, 100.
With good intentions.
Yeah, 100.
You know?
Everybody on the same page, we on the same wavelength.
Yo, shout out to y'all and keep rocking with my boy, my brother, man. Keep doing that because it looks good on y'all. For sure.
And they got seasons. They got seasons out right now. That's that song. I just want the money. I don't need love.
I just seen it before. I just heard it before. All the time. He's been performing that lately. Shout out to Seasons. Dope record too.
Pushing that.
That's
crazy.
both of them. That's both of them on
that. Yeah.
Fire Seasons.
That's both of them.
Yo, we're gonna eventually get y'all on the podcast as well for your own interview.
Hell yeah.
Separately, a Swifty interview. And a Merkle Mall interview. You know what I'm saying? Eventually we're gonna make that in a Siri too.
Yeah, Siri going crazy right now.
We're gonna get you on that podcast level.
Yo, one thing I can say is this, man, and not to toot my own horn, man. Like, you fucking with the BellyGang, it's gonna be a lot of shit you ain't gotta do. You know what I mean? They say like I be telling people like you gonna skip the line fucking with me.
You feel me though?
If I put in that
work, you put in that work, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
You put in that work. That's why.
And no disrespect to like none of these like open mics and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But when you over here and you coming to fuck with us, that shit you ain't doing that. You damn near putting on the show.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I did that.
Yeah.
I handled that already. I put the work in.
You paved the way
I was in Clovis on a blizzard day when there was only 2 people in there at my showcase.
You went through the fire
I went through the fire.
First, you know what I'm saying?
I went through the fire.
So it's
you know
easier,
what I'm saying?
so it's easier for the ones behind us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's a proven fact. Anybody who fuck with me, not even on no money level.
Yeah, just
on an energy level. On a spiritual level.
Exactly.
Like I change your life, nigga.
Yep.
I can't do it, with the money.
Yep.
But I could do it with the energy.
With the energy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll make somebody known.
Yep.
I mean, shit
that's
like
a
that.
fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Look at Siri. I didn't know about no Siri.
Yeah.
You know, and then she had this song called Calling, and then Yola's like, yo, that's my artist. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we know about Siri. Probably through
Siri
Yola.
Valentine.
Through Yola.
Yeah,
Siri Valentine. That's her name.
Yeah.
That's a dope name too.
That's a beautiful name though.
Here's how everything plays out. Merkle Moore, he engineers most of these. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
You know, and it's something that he decided to learn how to do himself.
That's an amazing thing to learn.
Yeah, you know how this engineers.
I know how this game works.
You know what I mean? So you gotta wait. And the motherfucker may not want to do your shit for 2 weeks.
Yo, just like J. Cole. J. Cole does it all. Boom, for himself.
Yeah.
So Merkle Moore, that's fire.
Yeah, Merkle Moore, he pretty much produced all of those and shit
fire.
like that.
Keep doing it, man. Keep working.
Hell yeah.
And stay consistent like you guys have been doing.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna pay off with time. And this is something that we understand in the game.
Yeah.
That you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Frank Nino, Force to Win podcast.
Yeah, shout out Frank.
And Force to Win, he knows.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for 20 years, so he even knows that it takes time. You got to keep going.
You gotta keep going, man.
You know what I'm saying? On whatever it is you do, engineering, producing, artistry, entrepreneur, DJ, just everything, actor, model. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Keep producing.
Some other artists, going crazy on engineering themselves and blowing up. That's Axel Baby.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
And
Shout out to
real,
Axel Baby.
And that's real old demeanor. You know what I'm saying?
And old demeanor too. We're gonna get him on. We're gonna get him on this podcast.
They're the youngest niggas going crazy right now.
They're going crazy right now.
Prince Reggie hitting y'all with a freestyle every Wednesday.
I love it.
It's going crazy.
I love it. I love my team. I love my 413 Holyoke natives. 413 in general.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Springfield, everything. Chicopee, if there's an artist in Chicopee popping, shout out to y'all. We support everything. You heard? Yeah, man.
Another group that just came up crazy. They going crazy right now.
Shout out everybody who have been
Cap Lito on them.
That's my Cap Lito's my guy. Yeah, that's my dude right there.
Cap Lito, Swank
Drippy.
Yeah, Swank Drippy.
You know what I'm saying?
They Holyoke. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas.
That's that Toke up there in Toke.
Yeah, Toke niggas. Shout out to them niggas, man. Or the TBE niggas, man.
Yeah, TBE niggas. Toke boys.
I got a track with Cap. That's
it's already out and everything.
Yeah, it's out. Yeah, I forgot the name of that shit.
What's the name of it?
I forgot the name. Hold on.
You did?
Damn, it's called Damn.
Oh, it's called Damn.
Yeah, my boy Cat.
So now it's all right. He got it together. We're gonna laugh on that. Yo, Damn. So Cap Lito. And was that and BellyGang
Yola?
Yeah,
z1040yola.
z1040yola called Damn. Go stream that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Old Demeanor. He going crazy right now.
He going nutty right now.
He just went to Atlantic Records just like you did. Tell us about the Atlantic Records experience.
Oh, Atlantic Records experience.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So I actually did several label meetings.
Did you?
But that one was just captured and broadcast.
Let's talk about these meetings.
Because Soraya, shout out to Foxy, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Soraya, yeah.
And Frank Eno and shit.
That's my guy.
What I learned about with those meetings was that
what other labels, before we get into that, what you learned? What other labels you went to?
I went to Columbia.
That's fire.
Yeah, and Epic.
Fire. Let's clap on those.
Yeah.
How was that experience? What you learned?
That right. Those are the ones I can't disclose the information on that.
What you learned?
Yeah. Now what I learned was that it's really a money game.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
I'm saying like so. Once you dealing with these these label execs and things of that nature, they gonna break it down to you like
it is a money
we
game.
could put you on tour with such and such, but you need 10,000.
Yeah, it's facts.
Now you like 10,000.
It's true.
Like,
you know
what I mean? So it's like
I know that.
So it's like you think you ready. You know what I'm saying? You might be having the skill and all that, but once again they took out that artist development department. So do you got a financial department?
Yeah, you need at least a quarter million, half a million.
You need about 250,000
to get shit rolling.
To get shit rolling. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I realized me going into these meetings and shit like that was that with me talking to these label execs, like you know what I'm saying, I can understand them. So I knew that like it's not far-fetched from getting it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just can't be discouraged by if you can't afford that at the moment.
Yeah.
You just come back into the world with some new armor.
Yeah.
So you ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Atlantic Records.
Atlantic, basically, they broke down what I pretty much needed to know. You know what I'm saying? They looking for that unique sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That marketability.
Yeah.
And they want to just be able to, have something already to go.
Yeah.
They don't want to develop it. You gotta be already. You gotta already be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once I understood that, I took that information and I came right back, put it on the guys. Like, look, you got a sound. I know I'm no different than the A&Rs.
Yeah.
I come out here, I can hear something. I pinpoint that this shit got potential.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a little message and let them know what's up.
It's true.
The problem out here is that people need to see this whole enchilada to believe it.
No, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I've been doing this for 20 years.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've been doing it for 20 years. Like, you gotta really grind this enchilada.
You know what I'm saying? So you could break something down to one of these young cats or whatever, even these older cats, and Rick Ross will say the same shit I'm telling them, but they gonna be able to how you say that, take more heed to what Rick Ross is saying.
Yeah.
Not knowing that then we ain't gonna be nowhere near next to Rick Ross anytime soon.
At all, yeah.
But you
gotta put the numbers up.
Yeah, but you can get next to a nigga that actually been in these rooms that understand the knowledge and understand the game and how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
But people is like, they gonna be moved by the glimmers and the glance.
Yeah.
But they don't understand the dark side to this shit.
Yeah. Those that are moved by the glimmer and glance, man, y'all got to get it together, man.
You got to get it together,
You got to get it together, man. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
You got to come out here and really move your records, and you got to build your fan base one by one. You heard? You got to first get your social media on point, and then you got to get your fan base one by one.
One by one.
And you got to sell this merch and sell these records independently.
Yeah.
You heard? It's like, we come from the streets, you know.
Yeah.
We come from the streets, so it's almost like being in the streets out here moving units.
Yeah.
You know, we don't do that no more, you know, thank God.
Right.
But, you know, now we changed it to the units, CDs, and merch, because like I said, nobody's going to save us.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless it's shit's already rocking and popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You in control of your destiny.
You are.
You know what I'm saying?
You
and
are.
It's up to you if you want to sit back and no disrespect to the video gamers and all that, but I feel like if you're not
video gamers making money.
Yeah, but if you're not making a check over
Exactly.
just sitting on your ass,
Yeah,
and, you know what I mean?
get out of here.
And get out of here.
Get out of here with
I tell, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin, man.
We're going to put this for them.
Yeah. Shout out
You ain't making no money, man. Get out of here with that.
Shout out to my cousin and shit. You know, he heavy on the Call of Duty and all that. And I told him, I'm like, yo, cuz, you're going to have to start making a bag off of this.
Streaming,
you know what I'm saying?
live streaming.
Start streaming, start doing something.
Get your OBS ready, your OBS.
Yeah.
You know what OBS is, right? It's like, it has to do with streaming.
Yeah. I found out, I asked some girl that recently because she do the Twitch and all that. You know what I mean? But I forgot what it stands for, but yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
And you know, that's just the levels to this shit. Like it's just the adaptation. Like, you know what I mean? People are adapting to different ways of making this bag, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a gamer, you know what I'm saying, try to figure out how to make money off of gaming. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I be preaching the same thing to gamers. Like, try to turn it into like the money thing.
Yeah.
Streaming, which is streaming.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing. You got to build your fan base.
Exactly. Plus, you're sitting there playing. Like my son, when he does come over here, he does streaming, and he has the whole room is packed with streaming stuff and highlights and glow in the dark.
No, but he got his system. He got his system ready. Cameras.
Yeah, he has everything. I got him everything that he needs. Whatever he needs, like right there. There he is. He can in because he knows what we're talking about.
Yeah. Now that's dope.
You know,
that's
but
dope,
if you're gonna make some money and you want to stream, you can sit there all you want, but make a bag out of it.
Make a bag.
You got to build your fan base with it. You know, and he knows that. We all know that. That goes with the music.
It's funny though because like no matter what you do in life, right? It's no different than an artist formula.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a business, you got a product, you got to build a clientele.
Yeah.
You got to build, you got to create your brand. You got to come up with ways to, you know, creative ways to get people to want to buy this brand.
Yeah.
And I be telling people, no matter what you're doing in life, if you want to be an entrepreneur, it's the same thing as being an artist.
It is.
A girl want to be, you know, into
a model.
You know what I'm saying? You got to build your portfolio.
Yeah, you do.
You got to get your brand. You got to, what name are you going to go by? You know what I'm saying? And how much work, what's your resume looking like?
Yeah.
And that's what it just, you know, everything is just has to have a formula. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And once you get your formula and what works for you, you know, so everything falls into place. You know what I mean?
You have to sell yourself.
Yeah.
It's like you got to sell when you go for a job interview. You got to sell yourself in order to get that job.
Your resume got to be on point, basically.
So the same thing as a job, anything you like to do, anything you want to put out there.
Yeah.
You got to promote yourself real nice, and the presentation got to be on point.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, so boom, I'm about to switch it up with this question. This question, it goes, I'm going to say, name a city you would love to perform in and why?
Texas.
And why? That's fire. Texas. I got family in Texas too.
Word. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
I didn't see like I never been to Texas. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
been to Texas.
I've been to Texas
fire.
digitally.
Shout out to Texas.
I've been to Texas digitally.
Yeah.
Shout out to Club Godzilla. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
He passed away and shit like that.
Club Godzilla.
Yeah, Club
Never
Godzilla.
heard of him.
Yeah,
Who is he? Rest in peace to him.
His name is Beat King.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
He passed away.
Yeah, he passed away.
Rest in peace, and our condolences to you and your family and friends, brother.
I got a lot of matter of fact, it goes back to when you told me who I was influenced by. But this was a different entity that I got influenced. This what. Oh, you know what? That might be something that can answer the next question that she probably was going to bring up.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay, because there's a reason why the whipped cream started.
Okay, let's talk about the whipped cream, man. He's known for the whipped cream thing. Yeah.
Hold on. So I want to slow it down.
Do your thing, yeah.
So
break it down.
So B King, all right. You know the song. The girls go, "Bitch, we outside tonight."
Nah, I don't.
Bitch, we out. Fuck that broke nigga. He fucking that broke bitch.
Nah, I never heard of it.
Okay, damn, you gotta hear that.
You gotta send it to me, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, he did a concert. Well, he was like a provocative entertainer.
Okay.
He do his beats and all that. But I also noticed he had a lot of strippers around him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
like a Luke type of vibe.
Like a Luke type of vibe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because sex sells, you know that.
Yeah, word. He didn't really have too much jewelry at the time or none of that. He got his teeth done. Okay. He had a shirt that indicated what the song was about. Just great branding, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But always had asses around him, you know what I'm saying? You know, excuse my language.
Nah, you good.
Always had the booty around him and shit. Things that he know that was going to help sell.
Yeah.
And I'm just soaking it up.
His marketing was crazy.
His marketing was crazy.
Yeah, bananas.
And here's something that y'all gotta. Here's something that's gonna make sense. I seen him do a concert, and the concert was obviously a raunchy, provocative song.
Okay.
But he had every single girl. I'm talking about throughout that whole audience.
Yeah.
All sucking on the same eggplant.
For real?
Yeah. Both sides.
Yeah.
One side was on one, left and right. They was trying to bring it to the middle.
That must have been a crazy on the same eggplant.
Hey, yo, listen, that shit was being passed around.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
COVID-19.
Yeah, everybody talking in the comment. That's dirty. I'm like, yo, this is the genius.
But it's a genius.
It's a genius.
It was a genius marketing. Yeah. It had everybody talking.
Because
so on those levels, it was great. But the COVID-19 was all over the place.
We in the world of trying to gain watch hours.
Yeah,
so if you got people glued to that, talking crazy, you can talk all you want. If you talking on my, that's what I want.
If they ain't talking, then
you ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so shout out to him.
Yeah. So when I decided to bring the whipped cream into the BellyGang realm, it was because of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what can I do to
Oh, you did it.
Yeah,
you did it.
What can I do to court attention?
Yeah, you did it. It was fire. Everybody was talking about it.
What can I do to court attention?
It worked.
And the first party was at Unicorn, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shout out to Unicorn, you know what I mean? That shit.
Who was the DJ? Was it Cheeky?
That was DJ Hayes, man.
Oh, shout out to Hayes. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Cheeky and Hayes. Those are my guys right there.
It's real backstory shit.
Shout out to Unicorn too.
It was a Saturday. Hayes said shit was a little slow. He needed help building it up.
Okay.
I said, yo, fam, I feel like you summonsing me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you summons me, don't be afraid of what I'm about to do.
What I'm about to do.
You know what I mean? I was like, I said, you with what
exactly.
The idea that I want to give you?
The energy and the idea you're bringing, yes.
He's like, I'm with whatever. I said, yo, make me a flyer.
He was smart. Shout out to him. He was smart for that.
Yes. I said, make me a flyer. It was 8 a.m. Okay. I said, put whipped cream palooza on it and put my face front center.
So this is the birth of whipped cream palooza. You heard the birth for real? Nah, because he started. That went crazy. It went crazy. It did. Everybody know. We got Yola on here, so y'all know what whipped cream palooza for real.
Yo, man, that shit legendary, man.
Yeah, it went legendary.
That's something to be remembered
forever.
That song gonna be remembered forever, man.
Forever. Yeah.
So I just knew that the city was small. I just knew the city was going to talk. Exactly. I just knew that people was going to run their mouth, man. All this shit was just...
But that's part of it.
It was just strategically done. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of it.
Me not knowing what the outcome was going to be, though.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we just do shit just to make it happen. You feel me? I don't got time to think. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So as long as you... Like, once I find somebody that can execute the artwork...
Which it was DJ Hayes.
Yeah. Once my imagination came to life...
Yeah.
That's all she wrote. Fire. It was 8 a.m. I said, I'm going to push this shit until 8 o'clock at night. Yeah. I said, we going to pack shit out. Mind you, it was a free entrance.
And it was the first Palooza, right?
First Palooza, free entrance.
Free entrance, yeah.
Line wrapped around the building.
Look at that, you heard?
Line wrapped around the building.
That's big, That's what you want.
So I'm about to break it down. Whipped cream Palooza, it got out of control. Not for my doing.
Which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
It was the females.
It's a good thing. You want that. Especially if it's the females.
Exactly. So my whole plan was to just, seductively.
Thank God for the females.
Put a little whipped cream. It was demurely supposed to put whipped cream on the tongue. Yeah. Take it in. Niggas can fantasize, girls can have fun.
Yep.
On some adult level, on some calm shit.
Some Luke. Miami,
on
South Beach vibes, man. We understand.
Nah, calmer than that. Luke was wild.
He was wild.
Freak Nicks and all that shit.
He was wild.
I was on some calm shit.
Yeah, he was.
Because believe it or not,
you gotta dumb it down for 4 days.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I stand on morals. I ain't trying to make this bar get shut down and none of that.
Yeah, you didn't want to get too crazy.
So when I gave the can away to one shorty. I ain't gonna say no names.
Yep.
She said, "Man, give me that shit. They acting all scary and shit."
Shout out to No Name. Shout out to No Name.
She started pouring the shit on the girl face.
Shout out to No Name. You heard? You know who you are.
Yeah. So she started pouring the shit like on her tongue. Yeah. And then it started going over her face.
And then there was footage about it.
Yo, when I tell y'all that these girls get demonic over this whipped cream, man.
Yeah.
I'm not even bullshitting. That's when I knew right then and there. I said, yo, it's the energy with this shit.
Luce is laughing because she's a female. She knows.
Yeah.
You want to see me?
Yeah. I was like, so when you like, you would have thought a female would have been mad because of outfit and all that. And nah, she took the girl that she did it to, took both of her hands and kind of like moisturized it in her skin.
Yeah.
And as you know me, I'm looking at it from
shit.
I'm looking at it from the outside looking in as who came up with this shit.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm thinking is, oh my bad. I see it falling on the floor. And I was worried about people slipping and busting their ass.
Yeah.
So that's when I was the one that decided to, if you're not in this area right here, just be like, if you didn't want to be a part of it, you got to stand back.
Yeah.
So
Safety,
the whipped cream was only for a designated area.
Yeah, the people that want to be part
exactly.
of it. You know,
but the ones that was supposed to be doing that was the BellyGangs. You know what I'm saying? Because all of them, they in that line of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
OnlyFans and whatnot.
Oh
you know
the
OnlyFans
world, they be getting a bag out of the OnlyFans.
You know what I'm saying?
So
they was the ones that set it off. Because that's you gotta have you gotta have somebody set it off.
Yeah.
So other women that just wasn't a part of that lifestyle just felt like it was something to do because females was doing it.
Yeah.
So that's when other girls started just people jumping on.
People want to get involved. They want to join in.
Started joining in.
That's part of it.
That's when shit started getting crazy. Girls getting in trouble by their baby fathers and all that. And I had to make a long ass message like this and explain to the people like this is all about fun.
Yeah.
I ain't never tried to disrespect nobody. I already knew what it was.
Business. You're an entertainer.
I'm trying to keep my name good. You know what I'm saying? All that.
You're doing the right thing on an entrepreneur level, and you're doing the right thing.
So the first night, I'm like, all right, this ain't never gonna happen again. Holyoke ain't ready for it.
Yeah.
Second night, I get an inbox like,
there's people for that.
Yeah, so I got an inbox, from the people at the club. It's like, you want to do a round two?
That's what I'm saying. There's people for that.
I'm like, a round two?
It's gonna live on.
You cool with that? He's like, yeah, I'm with that. So I did it twice. You know what I'm saying?
Because the energy was there. That's why they're like, yo, we want to do this.
How many people you know do an event back to back like that?
Back to back. Yeah.
Exactly. We did 3 Paloozas back to back.
Big things. Massive. That's massive talk. You know what I'm saying? You're talking that massive talk out here.
So, I did it 3 times for free. The 4th time, it was $20 at the door.
Yep.
Nobody complained to get in there. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say everybody wanted to join the festivities, but they wanted to watch it.
They wanted to watch it, man. They want to go out tonight. They want to go out tonight. There's a venue, there's a club. They want to go. That nightlife still exists.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Only because a lot of people don't go out. Yeah. There's a lot of people that go out still.
Yeah.
So there's all that. You know what I'm saying? Like
they go all out.
Yo, that's never gonna die out.
Never gonna die
out. That nightlife, clubs, and
only thing gonna change is the name of the spot.
That's it. That's it.
So I know. So it went from the Saturday to the Friday. That's when Cheeky was doing it or
Shout
whatnot.
out to Cheeky.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cheeky, man.
Top floor.
Now, mind you, this Cheeky. He got all my songs.
Mm-hmm.
What you think playing while these girls are getting crazy?
Yeah.
BellyGang music.
That's what I'm saying.
So you know what I'm saying?
Marketing.
That's what this shit was about. It was about pushing a brand, but finding other ways to do it.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, people was complaining and talking their shit or whatever like that. Like my shit getting played at a certain BPM every night, every week. Everybody, these songs are stuck to their head now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the whole point.
That was whipped cream. That was the whole whipped cream, formula.
Boom. And then the whipped cream ended up doing big things so big that they ended up going on the Drewski.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Let's talk about Boston Drewski. You made it on Drewski.
Yo, niggas made it on Drewski.
You got some questions, Luce, about the Drewski thing?
No, it was just funny.
Yeah.
I was like, I know it.
Bro made it on Drewski. Mark Wahlberg posted it on his Instagram. Like, let's talk about that.
So this
what made you go over there? Like, talk to us. Like, who you went with?
People, man. I was recording a song the night before.
Okay.
And I'm getting inboxed like, yo, you need to do this. You need to do this. I think you got this. They wanted me to go in there and rap.
Yeah.
So I did my homework on Drewski. I ain't watch Drewski like that. I seen him in reels and all. I do my homework on the show.
He's funny as
that. And I'm like, man, niggas ain't going on there trying to spit no bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went up there. I'm like, you know what? I acquired a new character.
Yeah.
I'm the whipped cream guru.
Bro, it was fire.
So I went over there as that.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
That was round of applause for that.
Yeah. I don't know if you paid attention to it. They edited a lot of shit out.
We did.
You can't be bigger than the program in that realm.
Yeah.
So
but you made the cut.
Yeah, I made the cut. Yeah,
That's all that matters.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Our guy from Holyoke, BellyGang Yola, made the cut.
Yeah,
that was
made
very.
The cut.
My
Wahlberg. Shout out to
Molly the Smuggler too.
Oh yeah, Molly. Shout out to Molly, man.
Yeah, shout out to Molly. Yeah, that's my guy too.
He going crazy.
And he's going crazy on a streaming level. That's my guy. I met him before he was going crazy when he was started. But back to you with this whole Drewski. That was that was a fire cut, man.
Hell yeah.
We had fun with that. Watching it, we were laughing. Everybody.
Yeah, my shit shot up after that.
It did.
I hit like shit, 10,000 new followers.
Yeah, it's gonna do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And you just stay consistent with this. Mm-hmm. And anything that even comes around again like that, just keep being part of these things.
Yeah.
Because it worked very well to the point Mark Wahlberg liked it.
Yeah,
and shared it on his Instagram. He didn't do that with other clips.
Right.
If you look, he only shared his on his page.
Yeah, I peeped that. Yeah, I peeped that. Yeah. Shout out to Wahlberg.
And that thing hit like almost 2 million views or something.
Yeah, that shit went up there like 4 mil.
You know what I'm saying? 4 million views on his page.
Yeah.
So that was big, man. Shout out to Drewski. Shout out to Yola.
Yeah, man.
You know, that was big for 413. And
could have been records right there.
Could have been records. You know what I'm saying? And he made it on that.
Yeah.
And I remember I see something you were gonna do with a tattoo of it. I think that was marketing too.
Yeah. That was marketing, man. We just trying to see what the people are gonna think.
Nah,
you feel me?
It was a good marketing thing.
Yeah.
Because you shared a picture with the stencil.
Yeah.
Fire.
Everybody was like, yo, you about to get that shit?
Yeah, that was fire. Yola's a smart. One thing I want people to know about Yola, smart, genius, marketing guy, entrepreneur, man.
Appreciate it.
He got what it takes to succeed to other levels. In the 413, this guy keeps it going. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Appreciate
Big Fuego. That's all I gotta say, man. Shit real.
Big Fueguissimo, man.
You know, Big Fueguissimo. Yeah, that's his thing right there too. But yeah, man, that was dope. What else? We talked about the whipped cream palooza. We talked about the Drewski. Okay. Excuse me. If you had let me see what else. If you had to pick your favorite city in the world to travel to and visit, what would it be besides Thailand?
Besides Thailand?
Thailand.
Favorite city in the world and travel to, and what would it be?
Besides Thailand and in a place that you haven't been, or maybe a place you've been to.
Okay.
But besides, because we're going to talk about Thailand right now.
I want to be a place that I haven't been to.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, like, what have I been to that I want to go to that seems like real, like, you know, the energy is good and like I belong there.
Yep. I just came from New York. That thing was.
Yeah. New
Times
York,
Square, that energy.
City. I'm over here thinking about a country.
No, city.
He was there for a long while.
Let's do a city and a country.
Let's do a city and a country.
Let's do a city and then we'll do a country.
I would say Texas.
Texas,
I would do Texas.
So you would love to perform in Texas, and you would like to go visit Texas.
Yeah.
I love Texas is a beautiful place. By the way. Yeah. I've been to Dallas, only Dallas.
Yeah.
But I got family in Houston. I got family in Dallas. San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, I got family in those three places.
Hell yeah.
But go ahead, tell us. Yeah, what country?
I think United Kingdom.
Fire.
Like London area,
that's
like fire. You know what I'm saying, like the Netherlands,
Yeah, that's fire.
I think I've been getting like a calling, you know what I'm saying? Like I think I might want to go, lock in with some London people.
Yeah.
Or United Kingdom. I don't know, disrespect to however you gotta
And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because the reason why I say it's gonna happen because now you've been to Thailand a few times.
Yeah.
And you've been already leaving out the country multiple times.
Yeah.
You're actually about to leave again.
I'm about to leave again.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Thailand. Let's talk about where you're going. I spilled it, but let's talk about where you're going.
So I'm going to Asia. I'm about to quadruple down on the streaming in Asia.
Yeah, you're locking in with Asia.
I'm locking in with Asia, man.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to Thailand with my family, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mama, my papa, my sisters.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell us about this, man.
Going when you with the family to Thailand, it's just, it's different. You know what I mean? Everything is just everybody positive, everybody productive. You're not doing no wild shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Pops is keeping me in a good lane, you know what I'm saying? Keep my mind right and all that. And But when you go out there with a homie of your caliber, Thailand the devil's playground, you know what I'm saying? Like you can go have fun.
You gotta have control.
You gotta have control.
You gotta have what else? Willpower, control.
That shit eat you up alive if you don't know how to you know what I'm saying, orchestrate.
You gotta know how to maneuver.
You gotta know how to maneuver.
You can't go out there if you're gonna get chewed up.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're weak, you can't go out there like that.
Exactly.
You gotta go right, mature.
Yeah, but let me also say that it's not a bad place. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of the safest places that you can go and act up a little bit and have fun and not gotta worry about no issues. But it's a third world country. You know what I mean? So you still gotta be on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
End of the day,
So streaming, you're gonna go out there to stream.
I'm going out there to stream.
You're kind of going out there almost to kind of move. Almost,
I'm kind of,
right?
you know what I mean?
You're gonna bounce back and forth.
Yeah, I don't want to say move to like just there. I want to visit. Yeah, I want to visit different countries. So after Thailand, I want to I want to jump to Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? Vietnam.
But that's all right there, right? Like Thailand, Pattaya, Cambodia, Vietnam. That's all in that same area.
Yeah.
Because Japan is like somewhere else.
Yeah, Japan like probably 4 hours away.
Everything's like somewhere else. China, I think China's somewhere else. Somewhere else too.
Yeah.
So like Thailand is in that same area.
All Southeast Asia. To my knowledge, Southeast.
That's where you're going, Thailand, right there. That spot.
Thailand and all of that. They all in the same like Southeast Asia.
But Thailand and Cambodia is in like one. They share the kind of the same lane at that.
No, they a little bit like away from each other.
Okay.
They actually going at it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Thailand and Cambodia. I seen that. Shout out to China Mac, man. I'll be watching his
shout out to China Mac.
His YouTube, and he be doing. I like what he's doing with his YouTube. And showing us the insides of Thailand and Cambodia. He actually goes right where the front line of the wars happening.
That's deep.
He goes out there and he helps. So they've been bombing and destroying structures in people's homes. Mm-hmm. He goes out there and he uses his platform to help those villages out to rebuild. He helps the kids out there. He builds GoFundMe pages for each different things, and people from his following and his YouTube, they support and they donate, and he takes that money and he helps those people build. And remember, he's from China.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's from New York.
Yeah.
But he's from China. He was born in China. But he's helping Cambodia, Thailand. Yeah. He's actually doing great work, and I'll be inspired by that type of stuff.
That's fine. Shout out China Mac.
Yeah, he's helping the kids, giving them money, buying them clothes, toys, blankets, like building their homes, bro. Like this guy, their homes get swiped away from weather conditions. He goes there with the money that he funds and they get from donations. Yeah. And he builds their homes, bro.
That's amazing.
That's big. You know what I'm saying?
That's another reason why I'm in this shit, man. Like
we're going that way. Yeah, that's the direction we're going.
Yeah, when the finances, start to get where it needs to be at. You know what I'm saying? I'm heavy on that. I do it now without nothing.
Yeah, without nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, imagine when you got it.
When you got it, we're gonna be helping and building and doing all that for these people, man. Yeah. Yo, go follow China Mac so you can watch all that and see. That's the type of work that we're supposed to do here as humans. Yeah. When you got it. When you don't got it, you can help as much as you can. But when you got it, you gotta help, man. Help the people that are really need.
One of my set goals for the yoke was I don't know if it changed, but to my knowledge, I don't know if Holyoke Hospital got a trauma unit still. Okay. So like I don't know if you heard Any Mo.
I heard Any Mo. You know what I'm saying?
So I was like, ain't no trauma unit where I'm from. Niggas leave wholly in the yoke. So that was one of my set goals. Like, I get enough bread, man, I could put a trauma unit in the hospital.
Yeah, we're gonna speak that to existence.
You know what I'm saying? So, if somebody gets severely hurt.
Yeah, because they gotta go to base day or something.
Yeah, you gotta go to base day. Shit, you could be gone in that 10 minutes.
You could be gone in those.
You run into some type of traffic, an accident, instead of just going straight up to the hospital, where we at. So I was one of them things that I was like, you feel me? Like, damn, that's something I would definitely change about my city.
You will.
I'll put a trauma unit in the hospital.
And you will because of all the consistency you're doing. Yeah. And building yourself as a successful entrepreneur, you're going in that direction. Yeah. We are all going in that direction. We're going to speak it into that direction. Yeah. And that's what's going to happen. So 2026, 2027, 2028, we're pushing towards higher levels.
We attracting,
you know what I'm saying?
We attracting everything we want. You know what I'm saying?
So now, how long we in this interview?
It's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30. Okay, so we about to wrap it up in a minute. But I want to hit you with some rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
And you just gotta answer boom on the spot, quick. No
the
thinking.
First thing that pops up.
The first thing that pops in your head.
All right, got you.
And just let it out.
Got you.
Who's your favorite rapper ever? You gotta go quick, bang.
3,
just throw
2. What?
Favorite rapper ever.
Let's throw it out.
I don't know.
Just say anything. You gotta say one. Favorite rapper ever. Rapper question. These are rapper questions. We're about to wrap it up.
Big.
Biggie Smalls. Okay. Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. Boom. The next one. New York, L.A., or Miami? What you picking? One. You can only get one.
Miami.
And why? Something small. Why? Anything that pops in your first thing that pops in your head?
It's different type of scenery.
Boom. Favorite food?
Lasagna.
She makes the best lasagna.
I need that.
She makes the best. I threw you on the spot. She makes the best lasagna. She's known for that. He said lasagna. She's known for that. She looks banging. So lasagna is his favorite food. Biggest red flag you see in a girl?
The red flag I see in a girl?
Biggest red flag you see in a girl?
High maintenance.
High maintenance, boom. So you're stop the high maintenance. You know what I'm saying? What's your biggest toxic trait? Yours. What's your biggest toxic trait?
A toxic trait?
Toxic trait.
Like with a female and shit? Like
just in general? In general, right? How would you
I don't even know how to answer that.
How would you what's his biggest toxic trait?
I don't know. I would say he don't have any toxic traits.
I ain't got no toxic
That's
trait.
his answer. You don't have no toxic trait.
I got none.
Boom. What's the craziest contact in your phone?
Craziest contact on my phone?
Yeah.
Like like a person?
Just whatever. Just
like, I don't know.
Whatever you think crazy is to you. These are crazy rapid questions. We just
It depends what you got in there.
You know what I'm saying?
I got one in there called Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. You heard? Shout out to Taco Bell. You heard? We love Taco Bell, man. The chicken chalupas.
Yeah, the chicken chalupas.
We love the chicken chalupas, man.
Man, they going crazy right
Boom.
now.
Oh,
Biggie or Tupac?
Both.
Both. Boom. Okay, I'll let him have the both because he said Biggie as his favorite rapper. We're gonna take the both. Interscope or Def Jam? You got to pick one on that one. And why? These are rapid questions, Luke.
Interscope.
You like this, Luke? Huh? The rapids?
Interscope.
Interscope. He said Interscope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Interscope. You heard? Atlantic Records or Empire?
Empire.
Shout out to Ghazi. You heard?
Yeah,
Let's go. This is the last one.
Yeah.
And then we're heading into wrapping it up. Eminem or Jay-Z?
Both.
Both. We'll let him have the both. Man.
Yeah.
You know, but if you had to pick one, you got to pick one. Pick one. You know what I'm saying? But he said both.
I say Jay-Z.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jay-Z. And why? But he did say both. But give us the Jay-Z why.
Jay-Z bring you like he gave you the vision. You know what I'm saying? He ain't only like bring you through the process of what he was coming up as. He also showed you he gave you the blueprint.
Yeah.
I mean, he showed you how you can get like him.
Yeah.
It's all about if you were gonna follow those rules or not.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like he was giving a lot of game, you know what I'm saying, in his songs. In interviews, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I learned a lot more about Jay-Z was through interviews. It wasn't really the songs like
it's
that.
True, yeah.
I started respecting the nigga character when he started speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Business mind too. The way he talks.
Yeah. So
shout out to that, man.
Hell yeah.
Yo, we wrapping it up. Yo, we want to me and Luce want to thank you for passing through Massive Talk Podcast.
Hell yeah, man.
It was a great interview. You heard?
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Put it right
y'all.
there.
Appreciate
y'all.
y'all.
Everybody go follow BellyGang Yola. Give them your platforms exactly how they can find you to follow you. Right there, that's your camera. Right
I've been getting clipped from so many. I've been getting clipped from so many pages, y'all. So here's my Facebook. Hopefully,
stop clipping them, man.
It's me. It's Deval Benton. You know what I mean? Just go look that up. That's gonna be my Facebook.
How do you spell it for the people that you know?
It's DAVALBENTON. Also, you could go check out my shop. That's going on.
Promote everything.
Yep.
Promote everything.
My website, BellyGangShop.com. You know what I'm saying? Go tap into that. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a 10% discount. Anybody that grabs something from now until the end of the month.
Go grab something, man.
All platforms, z1040yola. That's z1040yola. And my Instagram, that's also Deval Benton, DAVALBENTON. But that's BellyGang CEO _ z1040yola. That's BellyGang CEO _ z1040yola.
Y'all know what to do, man. Go follow your boy, man. Listen, we wrapping it up. We out. This is episode 11. We gone.
That's a belly. Fire.